So in this way we can find out the position of given element in the periodic table. So general configuration of S block is Ns 1 to 2 electrons. In P block Ns2 Np 1 to 6. In D block N-1 D 1 to 10 electrons, then Ns2. This is known as transition element. Group 13 to group 3. Group 3 to group 12 known as transition element, and this is F block element. It is known as inner transition element. Inner transition element. This is the normal element, or S block and P block are normal elements and the representative elements. So on the basis of configuration, if we talk about the D block elements, for example, if we write the configuration of iron, atomic number 26. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2 and 3d6. So on the basis of configuration, here we also use the inert gas configuration like 6 to 8 to 10, 12 or 6, 18. For 18 electron, we can write the argon. Argon means 18 electron, and outermost electron is 4s2 and 3d6. So in this way we can also write the electronic configuration of element. Here we talk about the position of iron in the periodic table. So at first we see here number of shell. It represents third shell in third period, and it represents fourth shell means fourth period. So fourth period will be outermost shell. So in that way we can find out the periods of the elements belong. So outermost periods comes fourth shell, quantum number 4 means n equal to 4. So it belongs to fourth period. And outermost electron is D, so it is a D block element. And how can we calculate the group? So both the electron counted to represent the group, to 6 to 8 means it belongs to 8th group. So in this way we can find out the given elements present where in the periodic table. And (13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and this is 18. So S block elements group 1, first group is known as alkali metal group. First group S block group 1 is known as alkali metal group. Group 2 known as alkaline earth metal group. Earth metal group. And group 15 is known as nicogens. Nicogens means elements belongs to group 15 have suffocative odor or smell, so it is known as nicogens group. Group 16 known as chalcogen. Chalcogens. Chalcogens means oats producing elements. Group 17, as we know, known as halogen groups. And group 18, known as noble gases group or zero group or inert gas group. In this way, we can memorize the common name of few groups. Group 1 known as alkali metal group, and group 2 known as alkaline earth metal group, group 15 nicogens family, group 16 chalcogens family, group 17 halogens family. Halogens family means salt producer family, and group 18 noble gases. As we know, noble gases are less reactive, few elements are less reactive and all others are unreactive in nature. It is noble means least reactive in nature. In the group of 18, xenon, krypton can form the compound with oxygen and fluorine, but other members are inert in nature. Other all member, these two elements only can form the compound with oxygen or fluorine, and rest of the members are neon, argon, radon. Radon is the radioactive in nature. These are the inert in nature. So in this way we can find out the description or discussion or explanation of modern periodic table. Modern periodic table divided into 4 block: S block, P block, D block and F block. And we know that S block contains 2 groups, group 1 and group 2. P block contains group 13 to group 18. D block contains group 3 to group 12. F block contains only 2 series known as lanthanide series or actinide series. Cerium, atomic number 58 to 71. This group of 14 elements is known as lanthanum series. Thorium to lawrencium, this is known as actinides series because it is the belongs to the character similar to the actinium, atomic number 18. And general configuration of S block, NS, in which electrons filled 1 to maximum 2. In P block, elements present in P block have general configuration NS2, and in P orbital electrons filled 1 to 6. In D orbital n-1, D 1 to 10, NS 0 to 2. In this way we can find out the position of the element present in the periodic table. An F block element, it is known as inner transition element, n-2, F 0 to 14 electrons, n-1, D 0 to 1 electron and NS2. The general configuration mostly F, D or S orbital takes place. In the next class we will discuss the details of characteristic of group. So students, description of S, P, D and F block elements. In nutshell, we see here this group, extreme left side group is S block elements and their electronic general configuration is NS1 to 2. And right side here is the P block element and the general configuration is NS2 NP 1 to 6. And between S and P there is a D block and their general configuration is n-1 D 1 to 10 NS 0 to 2. And the bottom here is a F block elements and their general configuration is n-2 F orbital 0 to 14 n-1 D 0 to 2 NS2. And This s block elements is known as inner transition elements because their inner f electron at first filled, then d, then s, and this is d block elements and it is known as transition element. Transition element because here electron first try to fill the inner d orbital, means electrons filled in penultimate shell and outermost shell. Penultimate shell is called like 1, 2, 3. This is the outermost shell and just next to outermost it is called the penultimate shell. So in d block elements electrons start to filling in penultimate shell also. Here is the description of SPDF elements. As we know, the S block elements in which group 1 and group 2, the nature of S block elements, they are very soft metals, they have high melting and boiling point and they are highly reactive in nature. They have low ionization enthalpy, and the group 1 and 2, group 1 element always show +1 oxidation state and group 2 element show +2 oxidation state. +2 oxidation state by group 2 and +1 showed by group 1. Like S block elements, now P block elements, they are generally, they contains metal, non-metal and metalloids. P block elements in which metal, non-metal and metalloids are present. Their ionization energy is higher than the S block elements. Ionization energy is higher than S block elements. Many P block elements show variable oxidation state. They form ionic compound. P block elements, they form ionic compounds, covalent compounds, covalent compounds, and they form both type of compounds, ionic or covalent. We can say that in this way also. And the P block elements form acidic oxide and the S block element shows the basic oxide. Now D block elements, the characteristic of D block elements. D block elements, they are hard, high melting point metals. Mostly they are hard and have high melting point, except mercury. They form ionic as well as covalent. They show variable oxidation state. They are colored, they good conductor of heat and electricity. They are good conductor of heat and electricity. They form colored ions. and colored compound. Colored compounds. So many characteristics of d block elements. They form alloys with other metal. They are paramagnetic in nature. They form ionic as well as covalent compound. Now the F block elements. The general characteristic of F block elements. F block elements, general characteristic of this, all the F block elements are metals. All the block metals are, all the elements of F block are metals, and they have high melting and boiling point. High melting and boiling point. They also show variable oxidation state. Oxidation state. They form complex ion. Complex ions and coordination compounds. They form colored compounds. In fact, all the elements are radioactive in nature. Mostly actinide series, all the elements of actinide series are radioactive in nature. So these are the general introduction about the SP and D block, F block elements present and their characteristic. Now we will discuss the trends of metallic and non-metallic character of periods and elements. Before we discuss the next topic, at first we will study about the nomenclature of element more than 100. Now we will discuss about the nomenclature of elements with atomic number greater than 100. So at first write down the digit 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And the root we use for 0, we will use nil for 1, un, bi, tri, quad, pent and hex, sept, oct and in. And the abbreviation we use nil for an, on for u, b for bi, t for tri, q for quad, hex pent for p, h for hex, s for sept, o for oct and a for in. How can we write the name of the element greater than 100? Suppose we have element and the atomic number is 108. Suppose we have X element and the atomic number is 108. So at first we use 1, this is un, and for 0 we use nil, and for 8 we use oct, and always we use IUM suffix. We use em as a suffix. So the name of this compound will be aniloctium. Aniloctium, and the abbreviation of U, N and O. This is the abbreviation of this name, aniloctium. One another example, if we take 112 atomic number. So for 1 we use an, again we use an, and 2 by and suffix em. So the name becomes an byem, and the abbreviation will be UB. In this way we can write the nomenclature of atomic number greater than 100. Suppose we have 134 atomic number of element, for example, and for 1 we use an, for 3 we use tri, for 4 we use quad, and IUM. The name becomes antriquadium, and the abbreviation becomes U, T and Q. In this way we can write the abbreviation of atomic number, elements having atomic number greater than 100. So students, here is the easiest method to learn the element present in particular period. Suppose we have first period. In first period only s orbitals involved. So the number of elements is double the number of orbital. The number of elements becomes 2. In second period we use s and p orbital. P means 3 orbital and s means 4. The total number of orbital present in second period is 4. So number of elements becomes double. This is 8. It is the easiest method to learn how many elements is present in specific period. So on third period also S, P and third period d orbitals not involved in this third period. So only s and p remains. So 4 orbitals total, 3 from p, px, py and pz, and 1 from s. So total number of orbitals 3 and 1 4. So number of elements double of the number of orbitals. In the fourth period the s, p and d. So count it. In d total number of orbital 5, and here total number of orbital 3, 5 or 3 8 and 1 from s orbital. So total number of orbitals is 9. So element becomes 18. In fifth period also you can learn s, p and d, total number of orbitals 9. So element becomes 18. In nutshell we can say that according to the number of orbitals, element just double the number of orbitals involved. You can easily remember by writing this type and learn. In the next session we will discuss the properties of the atomic operative properties of the element, like the atomic size and different types of atomic radius, like van der Waals radius, covalent radius, metallic radius, and their characteristic along the periods and along the top to bottom along the grooves along the periods.